breath seething in my core. Forged sword deep inside the belly. Fairy tale, that's the team I'm for. Get your shirt flame like Guy Fieri. F with the 18 crew, we tussle. Side-eye me, then you are in trouble. Why? Cause I got this down to a T. A-holes fight, I take an L from me. Reptilian on the chest, giving them a breath harder than some fresh cinnamon. Or a dish that you were prepped dinner on. Get paid my dues like a red synagogue. Wild card, there's no guide to train me. Getting riled, not having much care for safety. Paint the town red on the freaking daily. I'm down, brushed out off my shoulder like Jay-Z.
It's the thunder wars, I'll be slipping in the ponds. And the thoughts in your head, I project through a song. I ain't listening to anything you said in a taunt. Yo, when you think I always got my headphones on, I'ma be the guild master, ask my grandpa. Stand tall, but thunder guns know I can't fall. See me shredding in yo while I'm playing for S-Class. Don't need a dragon force, my solos are too fast. I'm a lightning dragon fighting America too weak. An origin mirror doesn't let me thunderclap cheeks. Turn my body to lightning and then I give her a shot. Because I got a raging gold and you know that's my rock and roll when you enter my thunder palace. My stronghold, leave you wishing you had this prowess. I got the goal, having the most powerful magic. I'm laxes, got a ready to getting their ass.
Ain't no dragon slaying like Sting. When I punch you, it might sting. Wise low gear, what your team's rocking, they will handle me in the ring. It's the white dragon and the saber tooth, means I keep a Draco just to let loose. It's the holy ray when I let off the beam, that's a whole array of what I can do. It's light work if you step to me, white dragons call to get some leverage. And these white attacks don't affect me, you can say I've got white privilege. This ain't the magic games, check the score, my team coming through and we gon' drop your jaw. And your girl is finna take the white all night when she come and get this dragon roar.
When I step in, bro, you know that it's sober. Tell them can't nobody control the cobra. Ain't nobody messing with Aaron, no, he a soldier. Poison is the power, you're evident to exposure. I don't think anyone touching a foe. I bring the poison like Velvet Defoe. If you're in fear, then I surely know I can hear all the moves in the midst of your soul. Better bad rat step into a badass that is gonna clap back coming from a Rasho stage. Bad man chilling in a bad land in a different pedigree coming up to erase your fate. When you hear this poison dragon roar, everything will cease to be no more. I don't think none of your people can stop this. Love what I do, hope you know that I'm toxic.
I'm less than timid and shy, but you will hear me roar. You better look to the sky so you can see me soar. Not the boost out on the battlefield, but mess with my crew, that's when shit gets real. I lost everything, but babe, I still sing. Though in your back, you ain't jack without it full swing. I promise on me that you can rely. As long as you fight, you will see me right.
I'm in the shadows, can't see me. Cast a copy, still you can't beat me. You can bring the heat, of course, but through fire and flames, you'll be dealing with the dragon force. Backing them up with my shadow ride. Infinity clock missing, you got no time. Born a twin, but I can solo win. I'm a dragon slayer, Dover kid. You first generation's a second race, so I'll take your girl and go to third base. Keeping it cool while you facing me. Put a shotgun with me, cause my last name's Hayden. Dead, right, that's happening. Bet I'm that savage. Play your cards right and you might summon the red eyes black.
You right on my level, I'm dragging that metal for real. You talking crazy to the boy, you can really get your head popping and still. Won't be broken, never guess you consider me, I got an iron will. Duets if I sing, then my iron will. Unfazed by an obvious songs to connect, but I am still. Hard body, tell me how I feel. It's in the shots, but I ate them. Used to be someone that hated, now I'm just one of the greatest. Used to be someone that take your life, now I'm the person that'll save it. Used to be the first to make a strike, now plans what I'm formulating.
What can I say? I'm ahead of the pack. When they fight me, I negate all attacks. Said that you're bringing some poison. Stop it. Feel you know Britney, cause I'm feeling toxic. What about boxes? Hardy was shocking. I make more static when I am just walking. I've got more power than ever imagined. Pulling the plug if I see double dragons. Play it like an arcade. Think the fuck to get windy with dark trade. I will blow you away, even if you are still, you'll be paying the price like a park place. Someone said ain't no one hotter than I do. Heard that I'll go with his nickname is I you. He's looking great, someone get him some hot soup. I need a challenge, I'm certain it's not you. I need a challenge, I'm certain it's not you.
Tick, tick, boom. Take out mankind with a landmine, cause I'm damn right and I can't die. I'm a standby, use my hand signs on the sand tribe. Loading, explosion, I'm owning and closing the Katsukage. Approaching them, goading them, blowing them up sky high, kamikaze. Detonation, innovation, ready and getting impatient. Preparation, application, causing the disintegrations. You bother me, insult my pottery. When you're so shallow, battle me, you'll mess your face up like a Pablo Picasso. Hard as an explosion and I do it to the maximum. I never make mistakes, I keep making happy accidents. I'm scoring my victory, trickery, missing me, clay clones, can't catch me. This my ability to live with these injuries, rolling with the Akatsuki.
Puppetry master, I cannot clash you faster. Look at your body, disaster. I've achieved perfection. I'm immortal under planks and plaster. Marionettes are bringing you death, watching you losing your breath. I can confess, one of the best. Next, I'll be removing your head. Grandma Chio, she ain't nothing but just a preachy hag. Don't be mad, I have had to grow up without mom and dad. Sick or stumbling, never malfunction, encompassing powers emerge. Forms, think you can wonder and you will be suffering under the strength of the third Lord.
Everybody knows I'm the sickest virtuoso, Itachi of the Sharingan. Foes move in slow-mo, throw my shuriken with both eyes closed, that's a low blow. Even Orochi.
Ayo, hello Fantastics, it's Mr.Clintastik back with another quick draft here on the channel. Once again back at Murders at Karlov Manor. So let's jump on in. Did one last night, went white black. Has that 2-power creature ETB effect going for me, so that was pretty fun. I had a lot of misplays. Maybe it was because it was late at night and I was tired or whatnot, but I didn't feel like I did optimally. So let's try to reset and recover and get some wins out today. So here, Niv Mizzet Guild Pack 5 color, white, blue, black, red, green, legendary dragon avatar, flying, has proof of multicolored, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, it deals X damage to any target. Target player draws X cards and you gain X life, where X is the number of different color pairs among permanents you control that are exactly 2 colors. I don't think this is going to necessarily win me the draft, but I am open to picking it. I mean, it's a powerful card. If you get it going, you got it going. So I wouldn't be upset if I happen to do so. And if I don't, well, at least I drafted a really cool dragon rare. This would, in my opinion, you'll want to prioritize like dual color lands and ramp and fixing and whatnot. But that's if you're really gonna really truly try to play the card. Let's see what we have next. I don't like this. Like, I don't know how I would make that work. I give my opponent things to take back and draw cards. I won't want to give them something detrimental, not something beneficial by any means, or they'll use it before I get to take it back. Honestly, I think the easiest pick in the pack is this shock. 1 mana, deal 2 points of damage to any target. And we're already dealing damage to any target here, so I'm gonna grab shock. See where that leads me. When this creature enters, investigate. Whenever you sacrifice an artifact, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. I like that. 2 mana, 1/1 with flying, and it gives investigate to draw a card. Room Brand Juggler seems cool. Like ETBs, you suspect the target creature. Suspect makes it so that it has menace, but it can't block. You can then sacrifice this card here. Well, no, sacrifice a suspected creature. Target creature gets -5/-5 until end turn. So that's super strong actually, because I was thinking that it had to sacrifice itself to do the ability, whereas it just has to sacrifice a suspected creature. So this could be -5 on a stick. That might be where I'm leaning. -5 on a stick could be really, really good. Like if I was going detective, this would be great. Wisp Drinker Vampire is always great. Excuse me. But here, I mean, early game interaction, I think is just fantastic. And we have two options. We have Slice from the Shadows. Target creature gets -X until end of turn. So for 2 mana, this is -1. 3 mana, this is -2. 4 mana, this is -3, and so on and so forth. Whereas Galvanize is just straight up 3 damage to target creature. If you draw 2 or more cards, deal 5 damage to target instead for 2. I am going to grab that. Just easy interaction. Okay, I mean, another Slice in the Shadows. Once again, the way that this card scales is 2 mana, -1. That's kind of painful. Whereas Shock is 1 mana, -2. We also have Not on My Watch as an option. Just exile target attacking creature, which is great, but right now we're kind of leaning towards a red-black strat. The multicolor strat is like if we're able to pull it off, if we're able to pull it off, but so far, I'm not certain yet. But I know that this will be somewhat consistent. Couple Shocks, Galvanize, the Juggler. I'm not too unhappy about that. Maybe we'll get some kind of suspect thing going on. Okay. A 1 mana 1/2. Whenever this creature attacks, face down spells you cast this turn costs 1 less to cast. There's also Escape Tunnel. You can sacrifice, search your library for basing land, put on the battlefield, tap, shuffle, or sack. Target creature with power 2 or less can't be blocked this turn. I think Escape Tunnel is actually pretty decent. It opens us up because I'm not opposed to playing my guild pack. But for now, I'm gonna grab the Mask Maker. I think it just suits this build a bit more so far. It's a 1 mana card, which is great. We might be able to just get a beater on the field real quick, or a pecker actually. And when it does attack, it gets that makes our morph spells 1 less to cast. So on turn 4, we have something like that. We might be able to get 2 morph creatures on the board instead of 1. Here's Escape Tunnel, but I'm gonna do another comparison with the creature here. 3 mana creature. When it enters, choose 1, destroy up to 1 artifact. Okay. Or sack an artifact if you do put 2 1/1 counters on this. It's a 3 mana 2/2. Has potential to just straight up destroy an artifact, which is solid. Or we can use one of our own artifacts, which I don't know what I would want to sack. I could keep it in mind. I'm gonna grab it. Go and start getting our 1, 2, and 3 mana creatures. Like if it was 4 mana or more that I didn't really value, I might have grabbed that Escape Tunnel and been more open to my guild pack. But with it being at the 3 mana slot and having some utility, I was like, I might as well grab that here. We're like a red-black aggro deck at the moment. Lead Pipe. Equipped creature gets +2/0. Whenever a equipped creature dies, each opponent loses 1 life, and I can sack this and draw a card. I can get 2 creatures from the graveyard to my hand. Red Herring's just a hasty boy. 2/2 that I can sack to draw a card. Also, it's an artifact that say I want to sack to my orangutan. I could. Now, I wouldn't say it's necessarily the most beneficial because I can also just sack it and draw a card. I think this is actually decent, especially if we're going for the red-black aggro strat. This is 3 less to cast if you sacked an artifact this turn. Suspicious Detonation is not horrible, but for 5 mana to deal 4 damage when we have 1 mana 2 and 2 mana 3, I think we'll be okay just grabbing this 2 mana beat stick here. So far, I'm happy with the direction this build is going. 5 mana, when this creature attacks, if it's not suspected, you may suspect it. Or I could play this guy for 3, and then I have to flip it for 6 mana. That's tough. But it flips into a 6/7. Technically, I'm still open to green too, because I mean, the only black spell I have is the juggler. All my other spells are red. That's an interesting. There's an interesting decision going on here. I can run this out for 3, and then I flip it for 6 mana to a 6/7, which is a lot of value. Or I just grab this 5 mana 5/5 that basically has menace. I'm leaning towards the just mono red card for now. I'm open to the morph because of the mask maker. You know, I could play that for 2, but it doesn't reduce the disguise cost, which is what's very important to me currently. Okay. I'm open to the repeat offender. There's another orangutan, which it also has reach. So far we don't really have any flyers. Hmm. A 3 mana 2/2 that can blow up an artifact, which I think there might be some significant artifacts in the set. Or a 2 mana 2/1. I pay 3 to do more with it. But if I grab this offender here, it's 2 mana. It can get suspect, and it can also be a suspect for our juggler if needed. But I got to keep in mind this does suspect up to 1 target creature. I'm gonna grab the offender, I think. Just start filling in that 2 mana row, and I'm happy I did. We ended up getting past another orangutan. Play this for 3, disguises for 5. That's pretty expensive. We'll grab the orangutan. So this is 5 mana. It doesn't have any kind of reduction cost. That's tough. It does create the suspect, but at this point, I don't even know if I want to run the braggart. I'm gonna get the thinking cap. Have it as an option. Yaris, Roar of the Old Gods. Other creatures you control have haste. That's already great. Whenever you one or more face down creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, draw a card. Okay. And whenever a face down creature you control dies, return it to the battlefield face down under its owner's control. If it's a permanent card, then turn it face up. Oh, that's really good. I mean, that would open me up to 3 colors at the very least. But there is a decision to make. A decision to make here too, because there's also extract a confession, which for just a solid red black aggro deck, I think extract the confession is great. Deals with a lot of threats, whereas I'd be trying to set up for this Yargis Roar of the Old Gods. I think demand answers is also another solid, but on color interaction, I think is going to be where I go here. If I was already red green, I probably would have more so considered that. But so far, I'm really confident in the red black strategy that is coming together. Deals twice X damage to target creature. If excess damage was dealt to that creature this way, investigate. I really like that. I don't like that it's sorcery speed. I just have to continuously remember that. But it can it's different than that black spell. That's like 1 for 1. So you pay one, you get 1 damage. This one you pay 1 mana, you get 2 damage. You know, you pay 2 mana, you get 4. It just goes up and up and up, and potentially gets you a clue token. So I'm gonna go with the torch the witness there. All right, we could really use like a 2 mana solid, like one, bomb, 3 mana bomb. That would be great for a build like this. Costs 3 less to cast it by sacrifice an artifact this turn. So that could be a clue, treasure, or anything. Well, it'd be great if I could find a treasure and do it. I could just sack the treasure to pay for the mana cost, and then I end up paying what, effectively 2 mana for this. If I was really committing to the Niv Mizzet strat, I probably would be trying to pick up like they went this way, maybe be more open into going green. I kind of am actually. I'm open to the Gorgon's Kiss too. ETBs destroy a target creature that was dealt damage this turn. I kind of like that effect. I'm willing to give it a shot here. Kind of like this. The chase is on, especially for an aggro deck. But we do have access to a flyer here, and I'm gonna grab it. 4/2 flyer is not anything to laugh at. Leyline of the Guild pack. If I really had committed to the Niv Mizzet Guild pack, I would be in business. Is it too late? 3 mana creature comes in tapped. Yeah, it's too late. I'm gonna be grabbing this Assailant here. 3 mana, 3/3 beater. That can potentially, give me some value late game. We'll do that again. The demand answers came around, so I'm not gonna complain about that. We'll grab. I'm probably not gonna. Well, I don't know. This is a red-black aggro deck. I'm gonna be wanting to swing in, so I'm gonna grab the Toxic Analysis, even if I'm losing a creature, and I might even be more willing to grab the Macrabe Waltz if it comes around for me. Barbed Servitor, 4 mana. When this enters, suspect it. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you draw a card and lose a life. And whenever this creature is dealt damage, target opponent loses that much life. Okay, wish it gained me some life. That's really what I need. So we got a 3 mana, 3/3 flyer. When it dies, you may exile it and collect evidence 4. If you do, return it to the battlefield tapped. Honestly, I think this is where I go. 3 mana, 3/3 flyer that has the potential to come back. Oh, there's a couple things in here. Because there's also the Harry the Dronesmith. That would make an artifact essentially for this detonation every turn. ETB suspected. A recursive 3/3 when it, but it's only when it dies. You can collect evidence for. Think. I'm honestly leaning towards this 4 mana 2/3 that generates a token every turn. I wish this had haste. If this had haste, it would be right where I wanted. But this is like a red black aggro. Yeah, I'm gonna get the Phoenix. 3 mana flyer. Three mana deal 3 to target creature and opponent control. Alright. Okay. Ugh, that's not cool. Sacrifice the case, exile top 3 cards of your library. Choose one of them. You may play that card this turn. I mean, it's something. I'm gonna grab the 3 for 3, I guess. Honestly, I do like the Vengeful Tracker, but I'm gonna get the 3 for 3. Another Juggler. I still like the Harry Dronesmith, not going to lie. But we also have access to this unscrupulous agent. Just get a card out their hand early game. Like I said, this is really a red black aggro. We're trying to do everything as fast as possible. I've been seeing a lot of these cerebral confiscations. We got here 1 mana haste, ETB suspected. Whenever one or more other creatures you control enter, if this creature is suspected, you may suspect one of the other creatures. If you do, this creature is no longer suspected. I'm not the biggest fan of that. 1 mana 1/1 with haste. And this isn't a face down deck at all. I mean, I got what, one? Well, I got 3 face down boys here. But I don't think this is going to be making the cut itself. I wish it kind of was a 2/1. With that being said, I'm probably just going to get the Harry Dronesmith that I wanted. I think that's just a good card. Like a 1 mana 1/1 with Menace just isn't going to do anything. It needs to have at least 2 power to potentially do something. Especially like I gave it Death Touch or something. Take those out. I'm happy with all of these. Creature count 14, so we could definitely use some more creatures if we went this route. 2 mana 2/2 with haste. I'm not mad at. I'll get the Shattered case of the Shattered pack. Creature count 15. I mean, I have all the orangutans. I don't know. I don't even know if I want them at this point. It's just maybe. We'll get the reconstruction. We don't have any straight up destroy spells, do we? Yeah, I don't have much reach going on. The orangutans would be the only ones good for that. So honestly, I might keep those. Cut these assailants here. Confiscation. Make him discard 2 cards. I think that's more for like a control deck, to be quite honest. Cool cutting 2 lands. This is gonna be real aggressive, hopefully. Definitely don't want to get rid of any creatures. So I think, let's see, 13 creatures. That's not the greatest. But we do have one way to get things back. Just a lot of removal. Hopefully a lot of recursion. Let's try it like this and see how it goes. Hey, what up, Aaron? Deck's looking pretty good. You know, red, black, aggro. Got some hasty boys here. Some reach creatures. Just one flyer. No, we got a couple flyers. One that generates flyers. We didn't really get anything like bomby. Like the only bomb we got in our actual pool was uh-oh. Not even do this. There we go. Was Niv Mizzet Guild Pack, which I could have probably played to try to play it. Like went like a mono green base or whatnot, and tried to pair all these double colored things. But I really feel the deck generally led towards red, and with red being the base, I didn't want to bother trying to force a strat that wasn't actively available. Wouldn't have minded having some more bomby red black threats and maybe some more removal, but I'm gonna play it how it is. Like some more hard removal. Okay. Maybe another pump spell or so. Let's get this party started. They got the counter for it. That's fine. Let's get this party started. Whenever this creature or another detective enters, yeah, we could chance it. So he really wants to keep that. I definitely don't want him to. Next turn, we might be sacking the herring to draw a card if they play something I can't swing through. Okay. Cannot swing through it. Just get a card out of their hand. Okay, I need a response. So I put this down, I lose 3 life, they remove it and get even more damage on me. Or I just run this out. There we go. We can block with this if we need to. This white blue detectives deck's already looking really good. Just with a couple of play. Oh my goodness. That's so bad. Even if I put 2 1/1 counters on this, it won't really matter. I truly need an answer to the 5/5 at this moment. On board, I kind of have an answer to this. Right. Still kind of have an answer. Wow, they got to surveil 2 lands off the top. Wow, now this is a beating. So now I can at least block the 5/5. I'll go down to 2, which is really low. I'm not dead yet. I mean, they could very well have the pump spell, removal spell, whatever they really need here to make this beneficial for them. I would let it get the Maroi back. So I guess these 2 here. I wonder why they generate 2 different clue types. The 2 different clue arts. We got shock. That's not bad. I'm only attacking with 1 creature. I'm gonna run this out now. Could potentially have swung with the 3/3, but I do want it back for blocks because it's recursive. It's no, I'm so low right now. There's no point of really putting myself at too much unnecessary risk. Now they're hitting their stride, but I'm already at 2 life. I'm kind of cooked. But this is what we wanted. And this is why we held the Phoenix back, knowing they're gonna full well they're gonna attack. Get rid of that. That was a screw up. We take it. What? Okay. Why is this doing it at my instep? Oh, I guess I have to do it this upcoming turn. I thought it solved immediately. Yeah, I could have dealt one more point of damage with the repeat offender. Now they need a couple things going for them, which they might have. They have 4 cards in it. I have nothing. Make sure it said till this turn. So this can't block anyways. See what they do. So, Uh, they need a flyer here. Or removal spell for the drone smith. I wish this was uncounterable. Why did they do that? I was like, I didn't think our build was bad. I'm gonna be honest. I was a little nervous when they were getting such aggressive plays going, but I knew it was only a matter of removing a couple key creatures, which he did a bad swing here. He could have left that, saved it. If he was sacrificing a clue to draw X cards and gain X life instead of just drawing one card with the clue, he would have been in excellent shape. Just absolute excellent shape. Um, Let's see what else. He threw this in the yard. He threw a flyer in the yard, which I thought was crazy. So he depended a lot on due diligence and supports like Candlestick, due diligence, Fate Flight, and whatnot. And I think this is actually really solid. Um 3 mana creature, 4 mana creature, 4 mana creature, 3 mana creature, 3 mana creature, 2 mana guy here. It's really solid too. You can get to play it. Okay, I don't know. Thank you, Aaron. Yeah, I'm really happy how that went, and let's go on to the next one. You just can't really go wrong with shock. Okay, we don't go first, so we get to draw here. We just need black mana or a third mana. So one. No, we need too many things to work out here. Honestly, kind of the same boat. We need a, in the same boat. Okay. This doesn't look too good. That I was really hoping to start the game at least with 2 lands. Oh, 2 lands of the colors we need. Yeah, it's tough to start with 5 cards, but I've seen games be won still with 5 cards, so I'm not gonna take myself out of the running yet. Fairy Snoop's not terribly scary. Honestly, it's already done what it wanted to do, so I'm just gonna Gear Bane. Nothing for me to do. I don't have any resources to do it with. Are they stuck at mana? Are they mana screwed? They can't be. I doubt it. They get rid of our guy. Okay. So we run out 3/3 first. I mean the 2/2. Sorry. We don't have the resources to do anything with that. Gonna run out the juggler and make him a suspect. Now, as a suspect, we can sack him to blow up something, or -5 something, or just use him as a beater right now because he has menace. Oh, that is unfortunate. I did make it so he no longer can block reach. It's unfortunate. My opponent did not let me not know that. Okay. I don't want to lose a creature, so we'll hold something in hand. They found their land. And I mean, we're pretty in the dark right now. We don't have too much going on. We have an onboard in view. You can see it coming a mile away. Interaction. We got one 2/2 menace creature with reach and the 2/2 beater. Okay. This isn't bad. So we can do. We've got to make sure you tap the mana right. You do it like that. I misplayed. I should have attacked first to make sure that was the option, you know, there for that. But that's on me. That's on me. It still worked out, but I should have attacked first, so that if he did decide to block with the 3/2, I could have just taken out his Fairy Snoop immediately. Okay, we baited out the agent. They think we got something in hand. We don't. They weren't gonna run that out unless they thought we had something juicy. Hope I didn't wait too late for this exchange. Alright, it didn't. That worked out. And we still have our -5 on board. So our oh, that's not bad. It's not bad. That's not bad. And we don't have to lose a creature. This has menace. And I don't want to lose it. That's for sure. They get in for 2. Best case scenario, they run out something I can just sack my orangutan to kill. That's best case. Oh, they put a stun counter there. Okay. So we got 2 on board. Well, we can only do it once per turn. We can -5 something. Okay. So I'd be paying 3 and leaving 2 mana up. Let's see. And the 2 mana I can investigate with. We are not complaining. They can swing 3 back at us currently, as long as they don't have a way to, what's it called, double up their damage. Actually, if they have a way to get 3 more power here on the next turn, we've just thrown the game away. Because I could have just swung in with my 2/2. Oh, it forced the removal spell out. I'm not mad at that. And that's game. Wait, what? How did he gain life? Oh, he took this game on me, actually. I did that wrong. Why did I think they were already at 4 life? I could have held this back. They're still swinging the air. Take. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. One land short. The land that I discarded to the agent. No, because I still wouldn't have had the flyer. Yep. Yep, I could have slowed that game down tremendously. Well, about one. All right, give me a quick minute. I'll be right back. Yeah, definitely could have slowed that game down. Maybe have taken it. Uh, Also, not playing that land there was it did well in getting that unscrupulous agent out, but at the same time, it kind of just hurt us. I was hoping to draw a land. I mean, hoping to draw the card demand answers and have a land to discard to draw a couple cards to replace itself. Instead, it ended up being a detriment all around detriment. Kind of forgot last game that I had to mulligan down to 5 mana to even get that far in the game. So honestly, that wasn't too bad. All right, we could crash that in. We could just remove it too. We could juggler. Honestly, I'm like, let's just swing here. I don't know what it is under there. He must want to keep it, or he just would have blocked. Or maybe he thinks we have something. Let's keep their board clear. I think that's the answer here. Man, oh man, thank you for letting me know, Aaron. My mic was off. My mic was off. I was just kind of saying how I was taking out some of the more ineffective cards and switching them out. My goodness. I can, with this headset, I can turn the mic off by closing up the microphone, or I can do it on the computer. Whoopsies. All right. Opponent goes first. He has a 1 mana. We also have a 1 mana, the Mask Maker. Might be on to something here. Should I just jam out the repeat offender? Repeat offender. No, I can get the value here. I don't think it matters too much. I mean, it is a, what's it called? Ward 2 creature, so I guess that's beneficial. I'm not complaining. Set him up, knock him down. Mask Maker really lined up there. Okay. I could do it for a land this turn. Is that what I do? No. Yeah, we do it for a land. What? Did I already play my land? Am I tripping? I really messed that up. Oh, it was. I know what I did. I know what happened. That's unfortunate. What's this Death Touch? No. This card is really messing me up because it says until the end of that turn, and then it's like, well, it doesn't activate until the end of turn to solve a case, so that's really unfortunate. Because I would have been able to get these, at least one of these lands, and been at 4 mana. Possibly been able to do a little something. And going against an Abzan deck that's hitting their lands with the red black. Oh my goodness. Like made the game 10 times harder for myself. Green just looks really, as always, green looks really strong. Just get you a good green base. Yeah, even though it was cool to do that stuff early game, they were able to just fill out their board with nice beefy butt creatures, and I wasn't able to get past. Yup. Man, oh man. Alright, alright, alright. I haven't been in Karlov Manor for a while. Had to dust off the skills a little bit. That's probably why those shocks were flowing. Green once again showing how good it is with consistency. Little green ramp piece here. Won't see me complain. Soul Innervation. It's also another good one. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the ramp spell here. Little 2-mana ramp boy. Then we have some basic land cycling. I don't know why I thought this was forest cycling, but basic land cycling is really, really nice. If we can get in a green black strat that gets things back from the yard. And then the 6/5 trampler is not bad on its own. We saw Buried in the Garden be really nice earlier. And it gives like that double ramp situation. So you tap this, collect evidence for a target land becomes a 5/5 green plant with haste as long as this card remains tapped. It's still a land. Like, I'm not. I guess this really isn't bad. And it was a 0-3, kind of blocked really well in my previous draft against me. I'm gonna give it a try instead of jumping colors at the moment. This V2 Ghazi Inspector was really great as well. You collect evidence 6, so it goes with the Panther. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature, and you gain 2 life. That was pretty frustrating. It's literally feeding me the deck that just beat me. I do like Wisp Drinker Vampire. I would love to get. I would love Fanatical Strength, but I really think this Wisp Cracker, a 3/2 with Reach. Huh. I'm gonna get the Strength. Interesting. 3 mana 6/2 Menace. ETBs. Target opponent creates 2 white dog tokens. When this creature dies, each opponent loses 3 life. I don't want to give him. I don't want to do that. Oh, I play for 3 and flip it for 2. I got you. Because I'm like, I don't want to do that off top. I'm sorry, 3 mana 6/2 with Menace. And when it dies, it drains them. I think we got a strategy on our hands. That's exactly what we're looking for. ETBs just put 2 counters on something. So let's take a look here. What we got going on? We're really a green black deck, so I'm gonna cut these for now. Maverick, it's good. get to surveil too, but this does a lot over the course of a game. I'm gonna grab it. Just straight up murder. We'll take it. No, no, I want. Did I pick the wrong thing? I didn't want rope. I wanted the 4-mana guy. Jesus. Not that rope can't be played, but I definitely wanted that 4-mana flyer. I think there's a lot of value in this. They went this way. I'm gonna have all the fanatical strengths. Do I need to stop picking them? Yeah, I really wanted that flyer. I don't know how that happened. Okay, okay. So what I'm wanting here, pack 3, there's a lot of good 1 and 2 drops. Maybe more, if I can get more slime against humanity, I'll be able to run it. Mm. Just kind of leaning towards the Panther. Maybe that's wrong. We'll see. 2-mana 1/3 flyer that makes a couple guys when you exile it from the yard. It's also makeshift binding, but we're gonna lean into the green black, not necessarily stretch into green black white. We don't need to. Definitely running that. Don't know so much about that. Three, 6. Creature count is probably low. Creature count is probably super low. How many flip? This isn't really a flip over deck. Unfortunately, I got like what, one? I would have had two. Hmm. Had to really lock in for these last few picks. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Only running white for these two cards here. Maybe we keep it at 16 lands. Add just one more fanatical strength. There's no way to draw cards in this deck. Essentially. Okay. Not typically my play style, not typically the way that I go about doing it, but I was interested to see how the green black graveyard strat works with whatnot. What's it called? It's not investigate, collect evidence. We'll go get another black. I think I'm just gonna jam out two plays next. Oh man, yeah, that's the move here. I have 5 mana available to me. You just run this out. Could just murder that. She's gonna run this out. Basically unblockable. That's so disrespectful. There's no reason to keep any lands in my hand. I hate this cerebral confiscation card. Gotta run it. It's been the bane of the playstyle. My goodness. Well, I'm not trying to. It's so scary playing against opponents that are just like so free to play a 3-mana just discard 2 card. See what they got for me. Sheesh. I'm like, where's our 6? It's so interesting how. Are you serious? I'm just getting punished left and right. I'm getting punished left and right. Damned if I hold my cards, damned if I don't. It's so painful. I can't even bring out the guys here for the next turn to effectively block with. Hey, thank you, Imagine Loader. Wow. Wow. Healed my... Because I would have had blockers, at least. No, it wouldn't matter. They had trample. Let's see. This had trample. This had... Yeah. Didn't matter. Oof. Well... Cerebral confiscation has been literally in every black build I've seen. And that airtight alibi wasn't bad there either. Pick your poison wasn't bad either. Like, okay, it's like I gotta adapt. I only have one slime against humanity. I would have loved to have more fanatical strengths. I'm actually thinking maybe one less mortipede. And keep the mortipede. No, we're bringing this guy here. I'm tripping. If we're gonna cycle these, I definitely want ways to bring them back. They didn't even show up. Definitely got punished in that game when I thought it was honestly in our favor. Let's see if we can turn this build around. We're gonna start out with a swamp there. Need to customize these lands. As I say it, they bring out this really groovy looking mountain. We don't have a 2-mana out. So turn 3, what do we jam? The Gadabout? No, we jam this. Yeah, they can still shock it, but what's this read? What would I play? Well, I just play Fanatical Strength. Yeah. Play block. Could have dealt way more damage. Whoops. That's a whoops moment. Okay. See how they play this, because they destroy my things, right, and I just bring them back. But will that be too slow? Nothing I need to run out first. Okay. Okay. Oof. Oof. Yikes. Yeah. 9/5 trampler. So they was gonna be taking 6 plus 4. That's 10 damage coming their way with the they went this way coming up. Yeah, they were cooked. Let them cook. Wasn't bad. Opponent had to mulligan. They didn't mulligan twice. They did. All right, let's see if we can take advantage of that double mulligan. They drop down the lead pipe. We're gonna cycle for a land here. A black mana. Okay. I really don't care about the 2/1. I'm just gonna face down this. I'm gonna save the murder for actual threat. I'll take 2 damage. It's fine. Right. We swing in with the potential to grow the 3/3. We'll see if this works. Oh no. It gets a creature off the board. And it deals some damage this turn. That's fine. I don't know why I was thinking it flipped over for 3. I gotta stop doing that. Flip that. 4. A land would have been great there. Ooh. No, they upset. The land, please. Are we gonna get out of this? Wonder why he didn't sack his other artifact. Epiphany, thank you for the follow. From Twitch, would he discard? A 5-mana guy. We take those. At 13, 10. He should have attacked there. He should have attacked there. So we get to. They get to sack an artifact of their choice. Oof. Right, they get to galvanize here. And lose 3 life in response. Okay, we take those. Oh man. Oh, that's gold 3 for you. That is gold 3 for you. We use that 3-mana card to discard 2 cards to get rid of one of his great Rakdos, patron of Chaoses. Flying Trample 6/6, beginning of your end steps. Target opponent may sacrifice 2 non-land, non-token permanents of their choice. If they don't, you draw 2 cards. Oh my god. To not even to have had to deal with that was a godsend. I see why people are running it. I see why people are running it. I'll keep. Go find black mana with the escape tunnel. Surprised they didn't have some kind of something. 1 mana investigate boy. Probably in the deck somewhere. I'm really hoping that they don't remove my tunnel tipster in case I don't hit a land. I can still, they went this way. I'm cool with that. I could land cycle here. Do it. How do I do it? Make sure he doesn't only tap for green. Oh, he only taps for green. 5 cards in hand. Just gonna run that out as a 3-mana beat stick. So I'm open to, so say they tap out here, I can flip my face down card, which is secretly the 6/2 guy with Menace. Oh, that is all bad. That is all terrible things. Okay. Oh, you should have ran that, dog. Right. They don't even want to see what that is. Okay. So just so you know, you taking some damage. All right. Case solved. Case of the Trampled Garden, we solved it. Oh, I should have kept all my creatures 3 and below. Yeah, I misplayed that. I should have kept my creatures 3 and below, so they all could have, like, you know, not been victim to that card there. And also, they could have used this to destroy this. All right. All right. I'm gonna say Escape Tunnel has been great. It's just been phenomenal. I'm gonna start picking them more often and being just open to maybe 2 of them in a draft, you know. This is not shaping up too well. We don't have any creatures. All right. And we can play things, but we don't have any threats. We don't have removal either. Kind of like, where are my things? I can draw something next turn if I don't find anything, or get a thing back from the yard. Oh yeah. It's looking so bad. I'm like, man, top 15 cards, we only saw 1 creature. We hope they flip one of their guys when they're attacking and we can murder it. I mean, it's not like we don't have cards in hand either. We have 6 cards in hand. There's no threats. I really want them to get greedy here. Bingo. Granted, I could have used pick your poison. Yeah, stopping 4 damage was the play there. So what was I supposed to do? I was supposed to murder here, right? Then I have pick your poison for the flyer. They still have these two guys, and I make them extract the confession. I take 4 extra damage, be at 8, but somewhat in the clear. Versus where I'm at now, I'm just not in good shape. I'm sure they have a removal spell for this by now. That's why it's so unfortunate the sequence of cards. I'm like, come on now. Give me a break. All right, we try this. Should I have just let that ride? It gets that and Death Touch. I mean, I had a slight response. I mean, I tried. That's all I can say. I tried to come back with the cards I was dealt. It's just not looking too good in this scenario. He got his Gorehound out early. Or was it even early? We just didn't get any creatures until very late. And even now, we've only seen 3 in the top 19 cards of the deck. I don't have a, if I had him low in the scenario, there might be a chance to like fake him out, but I'm not even in a position to fake out. Now, if they've drawn a couple lands in the last couple turns, not in the worst shape, but I need a removal definitely for this guy here. Yeah, there's nothing really coming out to save me here. The fact that I had to use my pump spells defensively is so freaking painful. Way more answers than I had. My goodness. Well, let's try this configuration. Okay, we go first with a good opening hand. Let's try to take this one. Escape tunnel. We'll look for a black mana, so we have the double black for our murder. Run out tunnel tipster. Maybe I should have run out the onlooker. That just worked out spectacularly. And it mostly worked out because we were on the play instead of the draw. Because outside of that, we almost had identical plays, you know. I mean, that's all my resources on the table for him, so it's not like anything exciting's happening. I mean, they're thinking. Okay. So it took out my 5/5. I'm just gonna make another one. Oh, I can't. That's unfortunate. I like that synergy there, though, a lot. You want to trade off here? Trade off. thinking. I had the double block there. Like, I could have put it on the flyer, but they have two blockers in the air, so I was like, let's make them have to do something. These bite down on crimes have been has been a pain in my rear. My goodness, I haven't seen a single one. I haven't seen a singular one in the draft packs at all. All right, that'll probably do it. I mean, I can block, take two. I mean, I'll hold up. I'll see what happens. I mean, they got so many resources. They can draw 3 cards here, have 5 cards in hand. At that point, it's just inevitable. Like, there's not even a sequence of cards I can draw to try to get out of that situation. Okay, did better than before. Got, 3 wins instead of freaking 2. So I'm gonna take that. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of synergies from my opponents. They're getting a lot of strings of combinations, especially amongst the common cards. Excuse me. Yeah, they're getting a lot of synergy around those areas. So I gotta just be on the lookout for that and try to plan for that in the future. That's gonna wrap it up for MTG today. I'll probably hop on some Rivals, some Marvel Rivals, in a bit. If you enjoy my content, please be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to help the channel grow in the future. And as always, you guys are fantastic. My name is Mr. Clintastik. I will catch you guys next time.